So Maxie, what have we bought?
2 dung spreaders this week.
We have bought 2 dung spreaders. Now, here is one. And what is it, Max?
A Fleming 5.5 cube.
It is indeed. Now, why have I bought 2 dung spreaders? Well, probably by accident. Someone offered me 1 dung spreader, probably 4 or 5 months ago, but they had a few things to sort out first. I went to have a look at that one this week. And then last week, I was offered this one. So I thought, well, do you know what? Let's buy both of them. So we've got a Fleming. But first of all, Max, before we show everyone around it and hitch it all up and see if it all works, we've got to go and finish some fencing, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to go fencing first, show you what we've done there, and then come back, hitch up the dung spreader, and if the weather sorts itself out, we might actually go dung spreading, might we? Mm-hmm. But we'll see how it goes. Right, let's go.
It'll only be like 1 load anyway.
1 load? How many more loads do you want to do? So, one of them will be for sale though. So, yeah, this is Fleming. The other one is a Marshall, which I'll show you when I get it. It's not here yet. And then, right, let's go fencing. Yep. And then we'll come back dung spreading, or playing with the dung spreader. Right, so we're fencing down through this track as we banged the post in the other day, tied it that and pulled the wire up. That's all done now. All nice termination knots all the way down through there.
This end's nicer than the other.
A beautiful strut. Max, how dare you let everyone know that that's the case?
That's why you're not down that end.
Yeah, it's true. It's not quite as tidy. Anyway, Max has just gone to pull up the single strand at the bottom, haven't he?
Yeah.
What happened?
It snapped on the knot this end.
Why did it snap?
Because of my big muscle.
Because of your big muscles? Yeah, snapped on me knot. I've never had that in my life. He's pulling it up and it snapped this end on the knot. So we're just going to join another bit of plane in here. Right, Max, have we done enough fencing?
Yep.
Should we go and have a look at this dung spreader and get it hitched up?
Yes.
Cool, let's get the tractor. Right, let's start her up. Oh, what a beauty. Love this tractor. Love the push out hitch. Baby. Yeah. So there she is, hitched up on the back of the Sammy 110. She's having a little bit of a wee, Max, isn't she?
Yeah, it's quite a bit of water in it.
Yeah, there's a little water in her.
Just a bit.
Bit of rain overnight, isn't it? Anyway, we are missing some flails on the end of the chains, but let's just see how we get on like it is. And also, there's a few where the welders broke on the bracket. But again, I think for what we're going to do, Max, it'll be fine. But the good news is, I think there's only 1 bit of baler cord around the rotor. Now that is definitely advantageous. So, oh, and also that one's bent there. I don't think that's meant to be bent. I think that's meant to be. Oh, that one might have just broke off. Perhaps they are meant to be bent.
Well, that one down there is a bit bent.
Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look around it. Tyres? Decent, but to be expected. But perishing in between the treads. PTO shaft is not on there right now, but it will be in a minute. Hydraulic door, which has been replaced at some point. Ram, 2 pipes back to the tractor, and it's got lights and it's got brakes as well, which we shan't worry about for today. Now, tub-wise, pretty good condition. There's a few little holes, as you can see, starting to appear, but nothing major. It's all still solid underneath. Just there you go, still solid.
Paint peeling.
I think it's a bit more than paint, mate, but it's outer epidermis layer.
What does that mean?
Well, your skin. You've got different layers of skin, so your outer epidermis would be on your skin. Not really relevant on a dung spreader, but never mind. But yeah, there she is. Now, I know a lot of the machines I've only ever used once before, and this is another one. I've only ever used a dung spreader once before in my life, so we're gonna have some fun, mate, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because Max has already volunteered that if I muck it up and I get dung stuck in the dung spreader, that you're going to dig it all out with a dung fork, man, can't you?
Since when?
You said earlier on, you said, yeah, I'll happily dig it all out with a dung fork. Did you not?
No.
Oh, well, that's what I heard.
You would.
Anyway, we call it a dung spreader. Most people call it a muck spreader, and then really posh people call it a manure spreader. What do we call it, Max?
Dung spreader.
Yeah, dung spreader. Right.
Also,
Also,
the dung that's in the yard It's not a midden, it's a dung heap.
Yeah, and the people up north call it a midden. We keep our dung in a midden. We keep ours in a dung heap. It's about finding out if this spreader works, what's wrong, checking the bearings. I haven't even looked under the cover to see if the chain's in there or whether that's tight or not. So now I'm going to jump in the tractor. Max is going to film me, see if the lid opens and closes, and then he's going to pass me the phone, and he's going to get way out the way, and then I'm going to run up the PTO to see if the rotors go round. It's the easiest way of doing it. It's probably better ways. Probably like strip it all down and check it for half a day and measure everything with a micrometer or whatever the hell they're called. This is my way, all right? Anyway, get in, run it up and see what happens.
Well, the lid works anyway. Also, that mower hasn't been picked up yet, which we sold earlier in the year, but I think it's a bit late in the season to come pick it up now.
Right, so the lid from a different angle. Oh, look at that. Winner. Yeah, baby. Right, I pointed the dung spreader out the way. Max is all the way over there, so his safety before anybody's. Right, let's just put the PTO. I better put my link arms down actually before I forget to do that. The first rule of PTO shafts on trailed machines, eh? Right. They're now down out of the way. Right, let's fire up, see what happens on low revs. Here we go. It goes round. Let's do that again. See that? Woo! Yeah! What have we got? Oh well, it's sloshed and splashed it round a bit, Maxie.
Oh yeah.
No chains come off at all the chains are present and correct.
My question
Yeah.
is, how's it made them marks when the chains aren't even touched?
Oh, because they're wrapped round, they're up, look. So it'd go down a little bit further when that spreader goes down round. So that was nearly touched. When that was down at the ground, that'd go down. Obviously centrifugal force as well. Yeah, cool. But it didn't sound like any hitting the barrel, so that's the main thing. Right, so we brought the tractor and dung spreader down here. Here is Max. And
Dung heap.
our beautiful dung heap. So this is from Max's lambs earlier in the year, Monk, isn't it?
And Molly's horse.
And Molly's pony. So mixture of good stuff and a bit strawy stuff on the top, but should be fairly well rotten in the bottom, so that shouldn't cause a problem. Now the Manitou and the grab on the front to load it. So we're going to do a small load to start with, Monk, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then hope that it all works, because then if we just to test it, I know dung spreaders work when they're full, better, I get that, but small load, then if something isn't quite working as we expect it to, then there's not so much to dig out. Right, let's fire her up, see what happens. We'll spread him down. Probably start moving, I reckon. There we go. That's about right, Steve. Not sure how far it flings. It's like I'm putting him a bit too high up, really. I'm facing downhill, so you're not going to go further. So, nice load on the lip as you get, and as you can see, we've got a load of gaps up through there where it's sort of missing it because it hasn't got the flails on the end, so it's just the chains chucking it out. That's right, it's not going still, the tractor's stopped, it's just... Second load, it's spreading well, doing alright. Quite happy with that. What a job. Missed that bottom corner of the field down there though. Oh well. The rest of the field ain't going to get enough anyway, because after this load, we've only got one more load anyway. Nice. That's the last load, Monk, isn't it?
Yep.
I have all 3 loads. We've got loads left in it though, because there's no flails on the end of the chain, so I'm going to work out a way of getting that out in a minute. Last load. Out it comes. Just to work out how to clean that out the best I can now we're missing flails. Doing a cracking job though. I'm well happy. No, very true. Dung spreading, fun. High five to that.
Worked.
It is for sale because, as I said, I've got another one coming as well. I've got Marshall 5.5. So exactly the same size, but a Marshall one, but hasn't got brakes.
This is a 5 joint.
Oh, it's a 5. Oh yeah, it is a 5.
It's got 50.
Yeah, it is. So this one is the same. This one's got brakes, the Marshall hasn't, and I don't think the Marshall's got lights either. This has got lights. Now, if you want us to do the lights and check the brakes, 1,200 quid. Got a perfectly good spreader. If you want it as it is, you can have it for 750. Simple as that. So yeah, good little spreader.
Yep.
And it works fine for someone doing something like what we're doing, really. A shame we only had 3 loads, Max, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Quite fun actually.
Anyway, Max is going to ask you a big favour.
Please subscribe.
You got a mint in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, please subscribe if you can, because it helps us out massively. We've got loads of videos of this sort of content and around our 10-acre little small holding we've got. But we play a sort of machinery in a less small holding sort of a way. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.
Bye.